The story begins in the gleaming academy city of Rika, famously known as Asterisk. Floating on water, the city is home to 6 prestigious academies where the world's most talented genestella, individuals with enhanced physical abilities due to a phenomenon called mana, train and compete in tournaments known as the Festas. The Festa battles are a spectacle for the masses and a tool for corporate sponsors to showcase their technologies. Ayato Amagiri, a quiet and unassuming boy, arrives at Seidukan Academy, one of Asterisk's 6 schools. He is here as a transfer student, but his goals are deeply personal. He is searching for his older sister, Haruka Amagiri, who mysteriously disappeared from Seidukan years ago, leaving behind a legendary weapon, the Servaresta. Ayato feels out of place in the academy's competitive environment, but his demeanor hides his sharp instincts and skills. As Ayato walks through the sprawling campus, marveling at its advanced design, he stumbles upon a private garden. There he accidentally sees Julius Alexia von Riesfeld, a fiery and proud princess practicing her swordsmanship. The serene moment turns volatile when Julius spots Ayato. Feeling embarrassed and insulted by his intrusion, she challenges him to a duel. The duel showcases Julius's mastery of flame-based attacks. Her precision and elegance with her fiery petals reveal her years of training. Ayato, although reluctant to fight, instinctively dodges her attacks with remarkable agility, revealing he is no ordinary student. Their battle is interrupted by Claudia Enfield, the enigmatic and flirtatious student council president, who calmly de-escalates the situation. Claudia hints at Ayato's potential as a key figure in the Academy's rankings before walking away, leaving Ayato curious about her motives. The episode closes with Ayato beginning to understand the challenges of life at Seidukan. Julius, though initially hostile, seems intrigued by Ayato, while Claudia's mysterious presence adds layers of intrigue to the Academy's politics. Episode 2. Servaresta. After the chaotic duel, Ayato officially begins his life as a Seidukan student. Claudia welcomes him personally, offering a tour of the academy. Her demeanor is warm and inviting, yet her flirtatious comments and calculated words suggest she sees Ayato as a pawn in a larger game. She explains the Phoenix Festa, a highly prestigious team-based tournament where pairs of genestella compete for fame and rewards. Claudia hints at the importance of strong fighters like Ayato to the Academy's reputation. Meanwhile, Julius remains wary of Ayato but eventually agrees to speak with him. The two share a candid conversation where Julius reveals her true motivations for competing in the Phoenix Festa. As the Princess of Lizeltania, a small and struggling kingdom, she aims to secure funding and resources for her people. Her determination and sense of duty resonate with Ayato, who begins to admire her resolve. Ayato's journey takes a significant turn when Claudia takes him to the Academy's weapon vault. There he encounters the Servaresta, an ancient and powerful sword once wielded by his sister. The weapon reacts to Ayato, signifying he is its rightful heir. However, Ayato learns a critical limitation. His sister placed a seal on his powers, restricting him to only 5 minutes of full-strength combat. The seal, a protective measure by Haruka, forces Ayato to rely on strategy rather than brute strength. The episode concludes with Ayato and Julius forming an uneasy partnership. Julius recognizes Ayato's potential, while Ayato sees the tournament as a chance to grow stronger and uncover the truth about his sister. Episode 3. A Holiday for Two. This episode shifts the focus to world-building and character development. Julius invites Ayato to explore Rika, giving him a glimpse into the vibrant life of the city. The marketplaces are bustling with merchants selling everything from futuristic gadgets to exotic foods, and the streets are filled with performers and holographic advertisements for the festas. Ayato is fascinated by the city's energy and technology, a stark contrast to his quieter upbringing. As they wander through the city, Julius begins to open up about her past. She recounts her childhood in Lizeltania, where she witnessed the struggles of her people firsthand. Her royal status comes with immense pressure, and the Phoenix Festa is her way of proving herself as a leader. Ayato listens attentively, showing his empathy and willingness to support her. Their day takes a dangerous turn when mercenaries ambush Julius in an alleyway. The attackers, hired by those seeking to exploit Julius's royal status, overwhelm her with sheer numbers. Ayato steps in, revealing his combat skills as he fends off the mercenaries. The scene is intense, with Ayato's quick reflexes and precise strikes showcasing his training. Julius is impressed by Ayato's bravery, marking a turning point in their relationships. Ayato and Julius begin their rigorous training for the Phoenix Festa. Their practice sessions are grueling, with Julius pushing Ayato to master his techniques and teamwork. Their clashing personalities, Julius's fiery impatience and Ayato's calm persistence, create moments of tension and humor. Slowly, their partnership improves as they learn to trust each other. Ayato reunites with his childhood friend Saya Sasamiya, who transfers to Seidukan. Saya, a weapons specialist, adds a dynamic element to the group. Her deadpan humor contrasts with Julius's fiery demeanor, leading to playful banter. Saya's introduction also hints at her own motivations for competing in the festas, which remain tied to her bond with Ayato. The trio encounters Kirin Tudu, a shy but immensely skilled swordswoman. Kirin is controlled by her abusive uncle, who exploits her talent for personal gain. Ayato befriends Kirin and encourages her to stand up for herself, culminating in a heartfelt confrontation where Kirin gains the courage to defy her uncle. The Irina Urze's arc Ayato and Julius face Irene Urze's, a brutal fighter wielding the Gravi sheath, a cursed weapon that manipulates gravity. Irene's power wreaks havoc on the battlefield, distorting space and crushing her opponents with overwhelming force. The battle is visually stunning, with Irene's attacks creating massive shockwaves that Ayato and Julius struggle to evade. In a pivotal moment, Ayato breaks through his seal, activating the Servaresta to counter Irene's gravity. The climactic strike is a dazzling display of speed and precision, leaving the audience breathless. Despite their victory, the toll of the battle leaves Ayato and Julius emotionally and physically drained. Conspiracies and climax. As Ayato and Julius advance in the tournament, the stakes grow higher. They face stronger opponents, each battle pushing them to their limits. Meanwhile, Ayato uncovers hints about Haruka's disappearance, leading him to question the true purpose of the festas. The season builds to a final showdown, where Ayato and Julius must combine their strengths to overcome a formidable enemy. The fight tests their trust and teamwork, with Julius's fiery attacks and Ayato's swordsmanship blending seamlessly. The episode ends with unresolved mysteries about Haruka and the dark secrets of Seidukan, setting the stage for future conflicts.